let's get into Scandal, okay? First of all, this was the finale of Scandal. Scandal was fucking crazy, okay? And let's just get into that right quick before we get into Mary Mary. You know what I'm saying? So Ronan played everybody. Like I told y'all, nobody fucks with Ronan. We have already established that he wanted something. And now we find out how it all really was supposed to play out. So we left last episode thinking that the church was gonna blow up. Thinking that that church was gonna blow up. And Cyrus wasn't gonna call anybody. No one was going to call 911. And everybody was going to die. And the bullet in my heart. That's how that man sing. Don't fuck with me. Anyway, in my heart. September, November, January, February, March, April. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing? This is the fucking entertainment. Giggle. It's Easter giggle. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry that I, went into that right quick. So the church blew up, but Jake is not an idiot. He saw that Cyrus was taking his good ass time calling the FBI and the CIA, so he made the call and got everybody out of that church before it blew up. Leo decided to take advantage of the situation, ripped some of Sally's clothes. I mean, everybody had already got out the church, okay? So her fucking ass had nothing wrong with her. He put dirt on her, then he ripped her jacket and made it look like she'd actually been through something, grabbed her some gauze and water and went out there and help those people and then speak of God's righteousness and how he saved us today on this sacred ground and give a speech that will make all of the people come out and vote for you in the next 6 days. And we all know that Sally's gonna win the election, so now Fitz is basically giving up, okay? He has given up. So he goes to Olivia and tells her that he's given up basically, and tells her that he's gonna leave Millie and they're gonna be together. Fuck Millie. And she was like, I can't let you sit up here and talk about her like that. I can't do this. So she takes a minute and pulls herself finally together and tells him that Millie was raped by Big Jerry. And the look on his face, I relished. I mean, my skin was just like, yes. That's what it did, okay? Because I was finally happy to see that look on his face when he realized how much of an asshole he's been for never really paying attention to what the fuck happened with his wife, okay? Why wasn't he paying attention to what really happened? I'm just saying, like, I'd have been like, nah, bitch, something is fucking wrong. Talk to me about it. You lying to me, bitch. I can tell you lying to me. Come on now. You didn't really want to know. You didn't really want to fight that hard to know what the hell was going on. That gave you license to go fuck whoever you wanted to fuck. And let's be real. Come on. All men want to do that eventually. Okay? So let's not bullshit. I mean, not eventually, but at some point. That's all I'm saying. So I felt like it was a good moment when Olivia told him. And he went to Millie, and Millie was like, she was like, I fought. She was like, I fought him. I fought. And he was like, I know. And he just held her. And it's like, well, now you can't leave, okay? Now you can absolutely never fucking leave Millie. And Olivia is not going to allow him to really leave Millie because she feels like that's fucked up, okay? So Ronan got the Secret Service dude Tom. He's my favorite Secret Service man. Might I add. He can keep a fucking secret. That's my boy. He had like this little needle in his ring and he touched Lil Jerry. And when Lil Jerry was sitting on the stage and his daddy was giving a speech, it looked like somebody shot him in the chest, but his heart burst. And they found out he had meningitis and he died. And it was crazy, right? And Fitz is in the hospital and Ronan's in the hospital because y'all know Ronan got stabbed last episode, but he was good. Olivia was happy he was alive. And Ronan walks up to him and tells him that if he can be of service, Mr. President, he will go out there and kill Mama Pope, okay? Because we all know that Mama Pope did this shit, right? No, Mama Pope did not do this shit. But that did constitute him as command. So now Ronan got his job back, got his daughter back, and now he's about to go find Mama Pope. They go find Mama Pope and put Mama Pope's ass down in the ground where they put Huck and where they put Jake at. So now she's in a hole in the cellar under the fucking ground, and I'm like, I'm not sad about that, But it's like, you know, she gonna get out. She just always have a look on her face like, shit ain't over. That's how I be looking. Anyway, y'all. So, Huck and Quinn get caught fucking in the office, okay? And nobody wanted to see all of that. And then, so, because Harrison and Abby walked in on him, and it was like, what the fuck? And then, she goes and tells Charlie that, you know, they don't need to be together no more, I guess. And he's packing his shit and leaving, and he gives her a folder with Huck's family's information in it. And basically tells her that her and Huck are never going to be together either way, because it's going to guilt her if she doesn't give him the information. And if she does give it to him, then he's going to go and find his family. And she does give it to him, and that's exactly what he does. He goes and knocks on the door at the end of the episode. So he went and found his family. And I'm not mad at that neither. So, like I said, Olivia ditches her job, y'all. Olivia wanted to get back on that plane, so she got back on that plane with Jake, and they rode off into the fucking sunset. And Jake left all of the information on B613. He left all of that information to David. And well, since little Jerry died and the president had to pick him up, and the look on his face when he carried him out, like, that was it. He won the election right there. Cyrus is like, yes! You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened with Scandal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody basically got what they want, but Fitz was not okay. Fitz was not okay at all. And the only person that really could be there for him was Millie. And he was like, where's Olivia? And Olivia was on that plane with Jake, skedaddling. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Harrison was the one that figured everything out. Like, figured out that Ronan had planned it all from the beginning. But it looked like they gonna kill Harrison. So it's like, that's what I said, Columbus Short. Your ass could not be back next season. Get it together, man. It was the 3rd of September. I'm not gonna do it. Anyway. So that was Scandal, y'all. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be reviewing Scandal next season if it comes back. It's just too much, and I like to really just enjoy it. I'll probably live tweet when it comes on and stuff like that. I might do it like this, where if it's something big that happens, I'll talk about it in an Isht Talking video, but not anymore with the videos by itself. So on to Mary. Glory. Okay. So Erica is meeting with her solo manager, and she wants to be working and have a solo career. And her manager is like, well, first of all, if we're going to do that, we need music. Where's the music? And she's like, well, you need to go talk to Warren. And he's like, well, bitch, you need to know too. So, of course, we got to go talk to Warren later on about that. Erica enlists her little sister Shantae and Gugu to help her sing for a charity event coming up. And Gugu is giving me straight color purple. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. She got her hair wrapped up and shit, and she is just looking at her like, hell no. She's not singing. But y'all know how it is. Erica is going to guilt everybody into doing it, so everybody is going to sing. And little sister Shantae only sings at church, so she is scared, and we don't know what she gonna do. We don't know how she gonna be. Okay? Erica goes to the studio with Warren with his Cookie Monster eyes. And expected to be in there all day, but to her surprise, she's only going to be in the studio for a couple of hours because he has to go work on Music Soul Child's music. What's up, Music? Yeah. So when he goes and tells this to Ken is like, well, if you don't want to let her work with, if you don't have time, let her work with somebody else. And Warren is like, he don't think he gonna let her work with nobody else. And I'm like, since when don't artists work with other, other producers, other writers? The only reason that you have that say so is because you're her husband. That's the only reason. If you don't have the time, she needs to go work with other people, especially since you gave her that single for the first single, and that was so not right. That was so not right. I need to go listen to that other song she has out, Help. But I really, I don't agree with that other song, A Little More Jesus, being her single, her first single. I just didn't agree with that. But anyway, so Erica meets with Teddy, and she says she doesn't understand, why he did this. And he explains that because Tina was going on the road, he started doing the things he did before they were married. He says that it was something that just happened, and it was like a gateway. Once he started, he couldn't stop. And he tells her he wants his wife and he wants his family. And it's been happening for like the past 5 years. And after, you know, they have that conversation, Erica calls Tina to tell her what happened. And I was like, why would you call him? Like, I understand why she met with him, to get his point, his side of it, because he is part of their family and she is her sister. So I get that part of it, but I don't get why she has to call her right after to tell her about it when she's trying to get away from all that. She's trying to get away from Teddy. She's trying to get away from that issue. She wants to be alone to rebuild herself without having to deal with that issue. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of didn't make sense to me that she called her. And when she called her, she just kind of went off that she didn't want to hear that shit. Fuck him. She was mad at her for going to see him. She really didn't even want to let Erica talk. She started to just say she didn't want to talk to nobody. She said she didn't want to talk to nobody. Not him, not her. She didn't want to talk to nobody. She didn't want to deal with this. And then they pray and they get off the phone and Erica's crying, talking about when is this going to be over. And it's like, oh my God, whatever. So Erica meets with her manager and, you know, she wants to have a perfume line come out. But yet again, we waiting on the music. Yet again, we waiting on the music before we can do all of these things. And it's like, y'all should have had all of this together before y'all decided to come out with the single. Because it really leaves too much space between the time where you put a single out and when you actually have a whole product created, in my eyes. I feel like, you know, shit need to be like single, album, videos, you know, perfumes, endorsement deals. Like, you need to have all that stuff going on at the same time, basically, to keep momentum up and to keep people wanting to see you and to keep people looking at your ass. That's just in my opinion. Y'all was eating these peanuts and they just sticking with me for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, y'all. So, Ken and Warren meet up and I told y'all about this. He told him, you know, oh yeah, no, but we still gonna talk about this. So Ken and Warren, Ken is like, you know, hold up. Ken and Warren meet up. Ken is like, look, if we want her to get big, we need a time frame. And Warren understands that, but he don't care. He feels like it needs to happen when it happens. It's a creative thing. So the music needs to happen when it happens, not when they say it does or in the confines of a time frame. But that's not how business works. People need time frames if you're trying to build a brand around the music. Y'all, my mouth just talking too fast for my lips. Anyway, so they're obviously not agreeing. You know what I'm saying? But Ken tells him, look, it's either one way or the highway, basically. So we either got to get this shit together or what? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to work with no deadline and you constantly postponing and everything is at the whim of Warren. It's not, you know, at the whim of Erica, who's the artist. It's at the whim of Warren. And that's aggravating. And everybody, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to give no information. Just be acting like a little bitch all the time. He works on my nerves. Anyway, I'm just saying. So it's time for that charity event, and Erica and her sisters perform, and, you know, she performs her juke joint gospel song first, and then her sisters come out, and they do well, even though they were so worried because for some reason she don't know the words to Yesterday. And it's like, how do you not know the words to Yesterday? That's like the song that everybody know. How do you not know the, like, you their sister, and you don't know the damn words to Yesterday? Look, whatever. Yeah! Yeah. See, I decided to put my trust in you. Oh, yesterday. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, good performance. Everything went cool. Tina comes back and says that it's time for her and Teddy to separate. Separated. How it's gonna be separated. I'm talking about you and me. I do some more push-ups, y'all. What is that shit? Anyway. Fat girl problems. Anyway, y'all. What I want to tell you, I've been watching Pretty Little Liars. Who watches that? Comment down below and tell me if y'all watch that shit. I am on season 2 right now. After I finish this video, I'm about to, you know, go and start preparing this food and watch it on my laptop. But I've been watching it on my PlayStation and everything. It go hard, but it's aggravating because you'll be like, oh my God, when will it end? Who the fuck is A? Who killed Allison? Like, Jesus Christ. But anyway, y'all, it's real good. Comment down below and tell me what y'all think about the show and all of that type of stuff. I want to know what y'all views are. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have a happy Easter, and I'll see you all. Either talk to you all in Beamly tonight. Don't forget about that app. I'll either talk to you on that tonight, or I'll see you in the video tomorrow. So peace out.